people on the net, they've dubbed the event this year as Monaco in the East. The table bookings is fine dining. So there'll be a chef, a professional chef that will be dishing out food for the table booking. We are not only basing the event on music, but we're basing the event on lifestyle. Basically, if you have your fast car, come experience the racetrack, experience something different in the East, because all the time when you think racetrack, people think Kyalami and all of those places. Yeah. But now we have a hidden gem in the East.
Good day, everyone, and we're sitting here in studio at the Bogart Studio, Bogart Radio Station, sitting here with the man Picat Da Italian. How's it going, man?
Yeah, Mr. Ishi, how are you?
Come closer to your mic, brother.
How are you, peoples?
I'm very, very well, and how are you doing?
Lovely. Morning, sorry.
So, Picat is the guy that's going to be running an event on our drag strip at Mzansi Speedway. It's the 12th of July, and I think Picat the Italian with a D, eh?
With the DA.
With a Da Italian is going to be running an event there. Yes. Picat, tell us more about your event.
Okay, the name of the event is Italian Elegant Xperience. Basically, it started as a musical event, but it became, as years progressed, it became a lifestyle event, basically. So it has been running for the past 23 years now. Basically, the event hosts one of the biggest deep house DJs in the country, and we also boast international acts that come mainly for the event and go the following day or go the 2 days after or something like that. So it's one of the biggest in the country. It has been dubbed the biggest deep house event in the country.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, can you give us some of your local artists that will be performing firstly?
So one thing that is nice is that I'm firstly, it's the first announcement that I'm making here on the show. So people haven't heard that who's coming locally. So I've been announcing the international guests. So locally we have Vinny Da Vinci, we have Kabza De Small, we have DJ Stocky, we have DJ China, we have DJ Claude, we have it's a whole list of DJs, over 30 DJs that are going to. So the event starts at 10 a.m. in the morning. We're going to have breakfast there, we're going to have lunch there, we're going to have dinner there. It's a fine dining type of event.
Okay, so when I get there in the morning, I get there say 10 o'clock, right?
Yes.
What happens? Take me through me walking in there.
So basically, you need to dress up. You can't come in your sneakers and stuff, So,
it's on the East End. They'll someone come with plakkies there.
So it's
wonder people.
It's an elegant event, basically. So I'm just joking to say you're not coming with your sneakers. So look your best. So when you come in the morning, basically there'll be breakfast served, so you can just go and order a breakfast at the food court, and there'll be DJs. The first DJ that is going to perform is going to start at 10 a.m. in the morning. So we start very slowly to build up for the rest of the day, and if you come early, you are going to be able to meet and greet with the international guests that are coming to the show. And one thing nice is that it's their first time coming to South Africa, not only for this particular event, but here in South Africa it's the first time, and they're icons in the house music scene.
Okay, I don't want you to name them right now. We're first going to just go through a few stages, and then you get to the main thing, the main thing, yeah.
Sure.
So you're going to start off with local DJs in the morning, 10 o'clock, until what time would you go with local DJs?
Basically, it's going to be a mixed bag of lineup. We don't just go maybe local and then go international. Basically, it's going to be local. There's a genre. There's a representative for each and every genre that is going to play. So when I say genre, there's down tempo, like your loungy type of setup for during the day and stuff. So there's an international act that is going to flagship or headline that type of sound. And then let's say we start with 8 local DJs, and then at 6 o'clock you will have a headliner for that particular sound, and then we get to the second segment of the show, the second international act that say performs at 10. And then we get to the third and the last segment of the show. The third headliner performs at 1 or 2 in the morning. So
sure. So what time is it going on?
I'm scared to say because now we are going to attract. But the show goes on up until the wee hours of the morning because it's a festival. It's once in a lifetime experience, and it happens.
When you say it's the biggest,
yes.
Tell me about what do you mean when you say it's the biggest? Biggest in?
So in the country. When I say that, I'm basing it on a genre, basically. There are big events happening in and around, but you find that in those events you have a mixed bag of every genre that you can listen to. There's amapiano, there's hip hop, there's house, there's kwaito, but with this one, it's only based on deep house. So there is absolutely nothing that plays but the genre itself. So it's the biggest when it comes to that. So no event comes close. And
this year you're gonna have something special where every supercar owner can bring his car out and park it down on our track. And
so this year I think it's just special, man. It's just special, and the nice thing is that it just gels and clicks with the brand itself, the Italian Elegant Xperience. So people, it's funny that people on the net they've dubbed the event this year as Monaco in the East.
Sure.
Serious. Yeah, because of the racetrack. So remember racing is not so popular in the black culture. So now some of the people, it will be their first time stepping in onto a track or going into a racetrack for that matter.
But there'll be no racing there. It will just be a park off, learn about it.
Yes, learn about the racetrack, learn about the culture, what happens, because basically we can take this as a launch of the venue. On a bigger scale, because we are not only basing the event on music, but we're basing the event on lifestyle. Basically, if you have your fast car, come experience the racetrack, experience something different in the East, because all the time when you think racetrack, people think Kyalami and all of those places. Yeah. But now we have a hidden gem in the East. So it's time that we boast about it.
Okay, now to lure people in, okay?
Yes.
Tell me your first stage of your tickets.
All the first stages of the tickets. Okay, I'll start with the general access. So the general access, the first phase, the early bid was 280, long sold out. It was sold out in February already.
True.
Yes. And then the first phase, we went to 350, long sold out.
Sure.
It was sold out about 2 weeks ago.
So people out there,
so now
this is serious.
Yeah. So now we are sitting on the last stages of the ticket sales. So if you wanna experience this special thing that we are bringing to the East, hurry now, rush now, go buy your tickets. We have table bookings as well. Secure your bookings. Every information will be spelled out on the show, or you can even go to social media platforms like check our pages, Italian Elegant Xperience, or Picat Da Italian on all social media platforms.
Spell it out for people.
So it's ITALIAN ELEGANT XPE without an E, experience without an E at the beginning, so it will be XPERIENCE.
Hey, you went to school, eh? I was waiting for the mistake there.
I have my boy here, so he's the one teaching me. Yes, man. Yeah. So people can go on social media platforms and check our pages, or alternatively you can just go to CompuTicket, search for Italian Elegant Xperience. You'll find the tickets there. The only phases that are left is the last phase of the general, the last phase of the VIP.
And what is the setup with buying tables there?
Yes. So we are big on tables. The event is big on tables because it's a it's an all VIP experience basically. So even if you are in the general section, you'll be treated like a VIP, because we believe in excellency and we believe in experience, teaching out experience. So now there are those people that feel like I want extra treatment, you know. So basically it comes with convenience. So
but wait.
Yeah.
You said this breakfast, this lunch, and this dinner.
Yes.
How many people are you going to feed?
We are looking at something not less than 3,500 people.
And you're going to feed all that people?
Yeah, there's not us feeding them, but they're going to buy from the stalls.
I think you must start slaughtering cows now already.
No, there'll be stalls there. There'll be food stalls there that will be available for breakfast, for lunch, and for your for your dinner. But the table bookings is fine dining. So there'll be a chef, a professional chef that will be dishing out food for the table booking buyers.
How many tables you got left?
I won't say I have left, but because of the layout, obviously, you know, it's still early days, so I can't say I have 2 left, whereas I can go as far as 100.
Because you just add on.
You just add on, you know, because one thing that is nice for this year, we have a bigger venue. So we can go as far as 200-meter marquee without even
Mzansi Speedway. It is
exactly, without even flinching, man. We can go 200-meter or 300-meter for that matter marquee.
Sure.
Yeah. So the ball is in people's court.
There we go, everyone. So from the man himself, Picat Da Italiano. Good luck on your show, my man.
Thank you so much.
And hope when we release this, people will see and come out. I'm sure people are hungry for events, and that is exactly why your tickets were sold out so quick.
And we didn't mention the internationals. Yeah?
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
look at me.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
So internationally we have Patrice Scott. Patrice Scott is from Detroit in the US of A. And then we have an icon in the house music scene, man. She's been the voice of house music for forever. Stephanie Cook, first time in South Africa, first time in the country, first time performing live here. So it's a goosebump type of situation. And then we have another icon, another voice of house music, Lisa Shaw. She's been at the forefront of house music for almost 3 decades now. She's also coming for an exclusive live performance. And one thing people must know is that they won't be performing anywhere. So they are performing at the Mzansi Speedway. That's it. Done. The following day, they're just going to chill and enjoy themselves. On Monday, they leave.
Sure. Guys, once off. So make sure you get hold of this guy and his websites and all his hooters and get yourselves there. Is there tickets available if you come there?
We are not looking at selling tickets at the door. By the look of things, we don't think we are going to have tickets at the door. So I'll encourage people to go now and buy tickets at CompuTicket, because you don't want a situation where you get to the door and you can't be let in, because everything goes with protocol and structures. You know?
Sure.
So we don't want problems when it comes to jog and when it comes to safety and all of those
obviously,
things.
if people buy tickets,
yes,
you know how much people you must cater for.
Exactly.
And then there's no complaints at the end of the day. Oh, there wasn't enough this or there wasn't enough that. Because you know how many you must cater for.
And it becomes a problem now if you are going to say, we're going to wait for people to come at the door, because now it's extra people. What if you have an extra 1,000 that is coming at the door? Now we are compromising the people that bought tickets way in advance. You know, so I'd encourage people, and not only on this event alone, but going to an event. It doesn't matter the event that Roshan is driving at tomorrow. People should to reserve their seats way in advance than to go on the day of the event, because you find that there's delays. The drivers can't perform at a certain time because people are still coming in and all of those things. So we try to avoid such situations. So I would encourage people to buy their tickets in advance so that we can prepare better for them.
Lekker, man. Sure. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be there. I'm sure the whole Bogart Radio station will be
definitely,
there. We're going to get all those people out there so they can go live from there as well, just to show off what you're up to there. And where they're going to find you on the day there. You're just going to be everywhere.
No, I'll be everywhere. Normally on the day of the event, if I become a robot, I'm just all over the show just to make sure that everything goes well, because you don't want people to pay so much and you give them a lackluster event, so you want to give them, you want to impress, and you want to give them an experience that they won't forget. So we always try to better ourselves from the previous events. So definitely we'll put up a show.
So people out there, if you're coming from Boksburg side towards Benoni, you go off the Snake Road turnoff, you turn right, you go under the highway, and you find a short left. And the place is on the right hand side. Easy, ne? How easy can that be?
Very
Once again, where do they find you guys for tickets?
Tickets, go to your CompuTicket website, search for Italian Elegant Xperience. Elegant with an NT, not elegance, but elegant with an NT, and then experience. On CompuTicket, they're going to find their tickets there. Or alternatively, you can just search for us on our website or on our social media platforms. It's Italian Elegant Xperience on social media, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram. You can find us there. Or alternatively is Picat Da Italian.
There we go, everyone. Picat Da Italian Mafia in the house.
The foolish one.
There we go. Thank you for coming in. And good luck on your show. And I'm sure it's going to be an absolute blaster. Guys, you've got all those handles where you can get tickets. Please get your tickets now so that there's no queues for nothing. There mustn't be queues for anything. Everything will just be sorted on the day if we know the amount of people. So everyone out there, see you on the 12th of July.
Thank you
Cheers,
so much,
man.
Thank you.
There we
Cheers,
go.
buddy.
Cheers, everyone.